Hi, good morning, everybody. Monday, December 9th, 2024. Meet the Money Honey. We're gonna take a look at the markets for this Monday morning. Right now, we're looking at Bitcoin. We traded in a range pretty much over the weekend, and then we kind of dipped down a little bit. So I watched this all weekend kind of go down, and then we've dropped a little bit down to this support level, but it looks like we've got a buy signal on the 15-minute chart. If we can get above this 99.3 level, then we'll probably get another bullish signal and start heading back up. Um, Still looking good on the daily charts, but we are kind of at the top of this range, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do pull back a little bit. That would be a normal correction, but we did break out of this bull flag. So, don't think that it's not going to go too far back down. I mean, I would think probably, maybe we could look. I don't know if we're going to hit all the way down here. I wouldn't think so since we're out of the bull flag, but um, probably not too much further, but who knows? Market opens, things can flip. Somebody flips the switch to green, and then there we go. So this is what we're looking at first thing in the morning. I would not be surprised at all if we're up on the day. But this could be our pullback day. So just watch those levels. Let's see, 96.8, 97 is probably about, I would think, the farthest. See, we're already kind of wicking right here with this candle. Let's look at the 4 hour and see what we're doing. Yeah, so I don't know. I think we've kind of stopped right there in this range here. So um anyway, I mean I'm still of course bullish long term. I think if word on the street, Microsoft, I think they vote in a couple of days on whether to start adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet. And I think that would be a monumental move if that's the case. And then we see this thing, start going off and shooting higher again. Okay, let's take a look at futures here. And a little down on the S&P. Got a doji here on the 4 hour chart. Just kind of bumping around in a range. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. We're below the VWAP here. This is the 1 hour chart. So if this thing keeps falling, we could stop around 21,564. That would be the support level. So just keep an eye on that. All right. It looks like gold is up a little bit. Not looking bad whatsoever there. That's the hourly chart. So we hit this 2682 level and we're coming back down. Probably going to meet the VWAP somewhere around 2670, something like that. I mean, it looks to be like a good support zone there. And then I wouldn't be surprised to head back up because look at our second take profit level on the hourly chart, 2700. So that's pretty sweet. Crude oil's up slightly today, showing a take profit over the 200-day moving average. So I think it's been a little bit in the news and some comments that Trump has made. So I think that's why that's pressing higher. Speaking of news, let's take a look at NVIDIA. I guess the Chinese government is trying to crack down on NVIDIA, saying that they are violating their anti-monopoly trust. That news came out this morning. So we are down a couple of bucks, $2.50 from the close on Friday. So just keep an eye on those levels. I mean, I wouldn't expect this thing to just start, falling off the map. Of course, I say that and it will. So I don't want to say that. But if we go below this pivot level of 137.36, then we could be heading, significant correction here. So let me take a look at the daily chart and we'll get an idea here. Yeah, so we are wicking off this 140.82 level, 140.95, something like that. And we do have this little bit of a correction. So just watch it to hold this level. I mean, we've got a bull flag still intact here. Let's draw the bottom of this thing. So my sneaking suspicion is we recover from this later on in the day and we keep bouncing through this bull flag level until we break higher. However, we did get this signal on the daily and it is showing, a significant lower take profit. Let's look at the 4-hour. We have not broken through it yet. But these things can change, and it's forming another. We just got another 4-hour candle, so we may be heading significantly lower, not break through this flag. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. Here is the 200-day moving average. If you look, we generally stay around this 200-day moving average. We did kind of go below it here. But we still could touch this and then keep moving forward. So just watch those levels. Let's look at Tesla. We had quite a run on Friday. Looks like we're up again pre-market pretty significantly. So that's nice. Let's take a look at the hourly chart. All right, we are showing a bullish signal on the hourly. First take profit of 405, second at 413. So that's looking pretty strong. I want to take a look at Netflix because we had a pretty decent day on Friday as well. Looks like we hit this take profit of 935. I would expect a pullback to around the 925 level before moving higher and hitting this second take profit. 950 looks like about the level that we're going to go for this. So keep an eye on that. But we are down a little bit on the day already. Let's see what Microsoft is doing, given that we've got Microsoft possibly talking about adopting a Bitcoin standard. We have been in a little bit of a pullback mode here, but with this news, the next couple of days, this could change significantly. So keep an eye on Microsoft as well. All right, let's see what else. One more thing. MicroStrategy's been down on the market today since Bitcoin is down, so that makes sense. What other one did we want to look at? Let's take a look at Amazon and Apple. All right, Amazon on the hourly chart, marching higher. We're up slightly on the day already. It's showing our second take profit at 230. So that would be pretty sweet. Resistance level at 232.32. So in that upward trend, that short-term upward trend, let's take a look at Apple here. Apple's been in a range. That's what we're looking at here. So I'm looking for Apple to break either one of these levels before taking a position. So we're in sort of a consolidation mode. We do have this bearish signal, strong bearish signal, and it is showing lower take profits. But if you look, I mean, Apple did, this past week bust out of this trend, this linear regression, had, a significant move. So it's not surprising if it does break out of this consolidation level, retest, and then back off to the races. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like what I'm bringing, please consider subscribing. And happy trading and off to a good start for the week. Take care.